Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's episode of This is Kariko podcast. Here I am with Yukis. So, how do you feel today, Yukis?
Oh, thank you for asking. I'm really good. The weather is a bit wet, but it's still quite bright. The spring is coming.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm feeling really good.
Yeah. Start.
How are you?
Yeah. Starting your speech with, by talking about weather. Yeah. Classic Yukis. Yeah. Thank you, man. I'm doing well. Well, that was really, we had a very crazy match a couple of days ago. What a comeback from Fenerbahce against Beşiktaş.
Yeah.
We were down 3-0 at the first half, and I think nobody was expecting from Fenerbahce to did that much well in the second half. Because to be honest, we weren't very good in the first half, and we weren't playing good football, and we were almost hopeless, at least some of us. But the fans let me first clear this. The Fenerbahce fans were brilliant at Vodafone Arena. They made Beşiktaş feel like it's Kadıköy. That was good atmosphere, and I believe this is they are the reason. They are the main reason that we did a comeback because of them. Because of their amazing support. They support the whole match. So okay, let's hear your thoughts about this really beautiful derby.
Well, yeah, it really was a beautiful derby. Like you said, the first half was really, really bad. We didn't know how to react after Beşiktaş were really pressing hard. But I actually never lost the hope. I was bit sad in the first half, but in the end, we had like 5 minutes of really good pressure at the 2-0. And yeah, I also tweeted about it, like it's looking better minute by minute. And then the Beşiktaş scored the third one.
Yeah, that was unexpected as well.
Yeah, and then people started to send a bit angry tweets to me.
Yeah.
So at first time, I had to block some people because yeah.
If they're disrespectful, this is what happens. Yeah. Criticism it's always gonna happen, but it's good when it's with respect.
Yeah. Because in my opinion, we started to play better in the end of first half. But in the second half, we made right substitutions. I think Erson had a really good team talk.
True.
And the fans, like you said, it was amazing. It was really beautiful when the fans were supporting, and you could hear Fenerbahce supporters more than 45,000 Beşiktaş supporters. It was really, really crazy, and this shows the power of fans and power of support and power of will. So I think that was one of the best matches I've seen in TV. It was really like I can't remember when I was so excited and nervous at the same time.
Yeah,
when we first scored the first goal, I started to feel like we can do it, because it was early. And then when we got the free kick, I somehow felt like that now Valbuena will give a great cross and free kick, and we're gonna score, and that happened. And then Hasan Ali, Hasan Sio.
Not Hasan Ali, it's Hasan Sio, man. Or you could call him Marcelo, Turkish Marcelo.
That was the feeling,
Yeah, that was had
I
goosebumps.
think my neighbors heard it too,
Yeah. Let me ask you. Did you expect this from Hasan Ali?
Well, I don't know. Of course, if you ask if I thought before the game that he's gonna score that kind of screamer, I'm not sure. But in that excitement when we had scored twice, and I saw that Soldado will pass to someone. I didn't see it first that it was Hassan Ali, but then when I saw that, okay, it's Hassan Ali and he's you know, looking for a place to shoot.
Yeah.
I just hoped, you know, like it's gonna go in, and then what the way it went.
Yeah, well,
wow.
Do you remember the first derby in Kadıköy? You know, Hassan Ali he just tried that, you know, against Beşiktaş, but he couldn't have scored at our stadium in Kadıköy. But he did some skirmish shots as well. You know, Karius saved a few of them, and also one of these screamers hit the crossbar. So he was unlucky at the first derby in our stadium. But like that was a screamer, and now then at this one he really made it. He really made it the goal. So that was a really amazing shot. You know, to be honest, I wasn't really expecting a screamer from Hassan Ali like that. You know, I believe, like, let's be honest, you know, most of fans wouldn't really. I mean, I believe they didn't expect this as well, but somehow he made it. You know, and that was a really amazing goal. And you know, if someone would ask me that, what kind of goal would you like to see as your third, I would definitely pick this one. You know, that was something like that, very very amazing one. And as you said, Arsenal, he did an amazing team talk in the dressing room. This is how it looks like, you know, and the changes he made, you know, Isla and Moses were taken off, and Valbuena with Ayew came in. And that was a game changer substitutions, in my opinion. You know, both Valbuena and Ayew did well, and Dirar, man. I mean, I don't know what happened to Dirar. You know, I'm sure you have some words for him too, because last season the fans were not very happy with Dirar. You know, he was getting booed. You know, and he was getting too much hate from the fans. He was the fans were pointing him as the worst signer of the season. But now here we have. Like, we have the same name, Dirar, but definitely a different player. I think this is Arsenal effect, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
It is Arsenal effect. You know, it also shows how much the tactics affects the players. You know, some players they fit better to some tactics and some players to other tactics. But I think, you know, the players we have and players we have had for years are better for this kind of football.
And
especially, you
know, like Mehmet Topal is, he has started playing well again, you know, under Arsenal.
Yeah, definitely. The Topal has been good, but for some reason he has in last few years he has bit prone for some errors. He make one or two in a match, which he didn't do earlier, but yeah, still I think he's still one of the players who is the first choices in the starting lineup, and for a reason. He's a good player. Yeah,
and I remember fans were actually kind of not really happy seeing Topal starting against Beşiktaş over Gelson, because Gelson has been doing well, you know. Definitely, Gelson is a good player. But Arsenal, I think he had a tactic, but I think we were 3-0 down. But it was because I think we considered the goal very early. You know, that was very early. Gökhan Günal scored, and then there was a penalty. You know, things were getting messed up. You know, and so the team, it seemed like the team got panicked up. You know. They were panicking, and somehow, as you said, we started playing good football at the last 10 minutes of the first half, and then suddenly we considered the third goal with a mistake. You know, I don't know. Maybe hopefully soon we will get our lessons from these mistakes, because it still hurts us.
Hopefully, yeah. We have been doing those for now maybe 2-3 years. A lot of mistakes, but I think, you know, every game we are getting better. Let's say the first half against Beşiktaş it wasn't good, but what I also like about Ersun Yanal is that there's no favoritism. I think, you know, every player have their chances to play, and like we can see in our starting lineups, there are usually changes, and we see different players against different kind of opponents. So I think he really thinks about the players, what kind of style they suit for, and what kind of opponent you have against, and what kind of players you need for that. For example, leaving Jailson out of the starting lineup, or not taking him to field in the second half was something that many coaches wouldn't do, but it was this time it paid off. So I think that's a really good thing.
Yeah, that was well said, man.
Yeah, and one more thing.
Yeah.
I'm still really happy, like that he's showing trust for young guy like Elif Elmas. That he has used him like a late sub in many important games, which is good for young player. He might do mistakes sometimes, but
he will learn.
He's a really special talent.
He's a long way to go. So as you said, he will do mistakes, but he will learn from those mistakes, and he's young. I believe he will be improving, and I believe he's working hard. And as you said, it's good to see Arsenal counts on Elif Elmas, because the boy has a potential to become one of the very good, talented players in the world.
Yeah, I believe so. He's already. He's like his physique is almost like perfect for footballer, and he, for a young player, he's winning a lot of duels, and as a more attacking player, he's already really good. He has. I would use him more like as an attacking midfielder, because he has a good eye for scoring positions. He can make good runs, and yeah, I really like him.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I think also, I still believe he should work more on his shooting skills.
Yeah.
Then he will be a very unstoppable player. Will be very dangerous one in the box and outside of the box. While we're talking about midfielders, let me ask you about Miha Zayk.
Yeah.
I mean, did you like his performance against Beşiktaş? He was a starter, and that was, actually, that was a little bit surprising, because you're going away to Beşiktaş, so people were expecting Arsenal to start with Topal, Jailson, and Tolgay. It will be a little bit defensive, but Arsenal showed them like he doesn't do, as he said, he doesn't do defending football. He focuses on attacking football, and this is what type of manager he is. So he started Miha Zayk against Beşiktaş. So, are you happy with his performance against Beşiktaş?
Yeah, I am. And I really like the look of him. Like, he's really confident on ball. He can pass the ball. He can dribble with it. He can, it seems like he's not in rush when he has the ball. Which I like a lot. I think he's gonna be a big player for us in the future, and he already, he has said that he's so amazed about the size of Fenerbahce. He knew something, but of course he couldn't really know what kind of atmosphere you can feel at the stadium.
Yeah,
he had never seen anything like that, or when he saw the atmosphere at Kadıköy. So I think he's already like understanding the size of Fenerbahce, and he has the qualities we need. I think he's gonna be a big player for us.
Yeah, and he loves running on the pitch. He loves. He can't stop in the midfield. He always goes somewhere, goes next to his teammates to get the ball. And this is very good for an attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
And he's always he focuses on going forward, passing forward, And this is what we needed, especially the last few years. So it seems like with Tolgay and Zayik, they both love focusing and going forward and playing forward. And I believe Tolgay and Zayik will be very, very deadly duo in the midfield.
Yeah, definitely. And with Tolgay, I think he's the first midfielder or maybe player after Raul Meireles or maybe Baroni who can, deliver those long, long sharp passes.
Yeah.
Here. And Bruno Alves was quite good with those two. But yeah, I think
a little bit like
Bellazzolo,
like maybe a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And Zayik also, the thing I like about Zayik is he loves shooting, and he's good at it. He loves long shots, and he's very good at it, I believe so. And he scored against Beşiktaş, and I was very happy for him, And he has really good stats about passing.
Yeah, I think the understanding we saw with Soldado, Valbuena, and Zayik, all who are good attacking players with good vision. It was really good to see them playing together, and of course Dira was on fire.
Maybe about Soldado, maybe he didn't score. But if you look at our goals, he is the main man.
Yeah.
He's the main
Definitely.
man. Yeah, he gets the ball, he passes. He does this sharing the ball with his teammates and making spaces for his teammates. And this is very good and useful, and this is why I like about Soldado. And this is why we score more than one goal when he plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is. So I believe it will be very tough for Slimani to get his jersey back.
Definitely. As long as Soldado stays fit, I think, he's going to stay in the starting lineup. Yeah, and for a reason. Even he wouldn't score any goals, he's so unselfish striker. Like, you would think that a striker that haven't scored for a while would, try from every place to get his own name to the scoring sheet. No, he just looks for the best option, and if the best option is to assist, then he will do it. And I really like him.
Yeah, me too, man. And that was a very good comeback, team spirit, and very good football in the second half. I believe this is what we will be doing. Under Arsenal, we'll be keep improving our playing system, and now we have an upcoming game against Rizespor. They're playing good football, and they have very good stats in the last matches they played. So what do you expect?
Well, it's gonna be a tougher game than many will expect, because they are probably the team in the best form in the whole Super League. I think, have they lost any game in this second half? I don't think so. Maybe 1-6 or something. They are really in good form. But after the second half against Beşiktaş, I think we will be on fire too.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be easy, but we're gonna win 5-1.
Well, very, very positive thoughts, because 5-1 will be amazing against Rizespor, but they're definitely a tough side, and we will host them in Istanbul. Last 35 games against Rizespor, we have won 20 of them. That's good stats, But Rizespor being on fire, as you said, I think, last 6 game they won one of them and only draw against Antalyaspor. 1 draw, 5 wins in 6 matches. That's very tough.
Impressive.
Yeah, and they played against sides like Yeni Malatya, Kasımpaşa, Akhisar, Okan Buruk effect, he's the guy we have no luck against. Remember, he was the coach of Akhisar last season, and they stole Turkish Cup from us. and they also took our championship race. So it seems like Okan Buruk is the guy we have especially very tough luck with.
That's true. That's true. But it seems like Rizespor is the tough opponent for us also this season. So
Yeah.
maybe it's only the club, and we're just gonna beat those Rize guys.
we will have a similar phase at Kadıköy. You know,
Yeah.
Atif Şeşu will be back,
Yeah. That's
and he scored in his last game for Rizespor.
yeah, and he has been good. I think.
Imagine
What I
he's
heard.
scoring against us and celebrating like crazy. Yeah, this will be interesting. He wouldn't get.
Oh
back to the
well, I
club
hope
anyway.
not. As I heard that he might be injured.
Yeah, maybe. I think he will be
Yeah.
injured after facing Skirtle on the pitch. Yeah, he will be like, get out of the pitch, man. Well, they are 12th on the table, and we are 14th. Only 3 points between us, and we gotta win this one for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to. There's nothing we would expect but a win, because next week we will go to Başakşehir.
Hmm.
So they're playing for the championship, and this will be a difficult game for us. But you know what? I feel like we will get a point from Başakşehir. You know, this is what I feel. But before we talk about Başakşehir, I expect from us to get 3 points against Rizespor, because we are going to play against them in our stadium, and that will be our 12th man
Yeah.
supporting us. And as you said, we under Arsenal we play good football, and I believe against Konyaspor we've been very unlucky. You know, we've been very, very unlucky. And Aykut Kocaman is the type of coach who does defending system very, very well.
Yeah.
But this time I think Okan Buruk has no chance against us. I believe we will get 3 points. And okay, do you think? You know, I asked the same question to Dom. So do you think Arsenal will start Moses against Rizespor too, because that's what he did against Beşiktaş, and take I on the bench?
I do think that he will start with Moses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that's just a feeling, because he also likes IF a lot, and now it is a bit hard to bench Valbuena too.
Yeah. But it's something about his contract.
Whether he will start Dirar as a right back,
Mm-hmm.
it's a question mark as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think there's something with Valbuena's contract. If he plays, you know, there's some detail in his contract that if he plays more than less, I don't know how many games, but there's a very small detail in his contract saying that if he plays let's say 10 games, he will have that we will have to get a new contract to him.
Yeah, for one more year. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's
but,
why.
As a Valbuena fan, and as what we have seen when he plays, we create much more chances.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would be quite happy if he stays for one more year.
Yeah,
he can also teach the younger guys.
When Valbuena plays, as you said, maybe we create chances easily, but we also get in trouble in defense as well when Valbuena plays. You know, because sometimes you could lose balls, and this will make trouble for our defense. And this is something I don't really like about Valbuena. You know, remember this has happened. You know.
Yeah, it does. It does happen
We
one or twice a
because
game.
of him. Yeah, he's a top player, that's for sure. But I wouldn't mind if he stays one more season. But if he says I will get less money, because he earns quite good money for us, and this is while we are having financial problems, this will be a very big problem for us to offer him a new contract with the same money. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Valbuena stays for one more year, and I love Valbuena when he comes off the bench. Because this means very big trouble for the opponent. He's a quick player and full fit, full energy. Valbuena will make really big trouble for the opponent, and will find more spaces on their side, and will make
he wins so many free kicks for us.
Yeah. So will be very useful on the counter attacks. So I love Valbuena when he comes off the bench. Definitely a top player, but I think this is what Arsenal thinks as well. He likes using Valbuena on the bench, and this is what I agree. I would rather use Moses, Ayo, or Dirar as wingers than using Valbuena. Maybe Valbuena, he will use Valbuena on as number 10 position. Giving him a free role. Maybe this will be better. But now we have real good midfielders like Zayek, tall guy. So I think it's very unlikely for Valbuena to start as in the midfield.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what's your score prediction?
Well, I will keep the 5-1 prediction.
Definitely, are you sure? You were not joking?
No, I'm not joking. I think now as we start scoring, we will continue doing it.
Yeah, good choice. So then maybe we'll see another screamer from Hassan Ali.
Yeah, who knows? And I think Serdar Aziz will play in the next game too, because Sadiq got his 5th card.
Yeah,
I think.
He's suspended. Yeah, this will be very big missing for us. Sadiq.
Yeah.
Since the day he has joined us, he's been doing very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Can't say he's definitely the most important player for us. Definitely a fighter, and he plays with his spirit. He plays for the jersey. He plays for the name of the club. He plays for the fans, and he's a true Fenerbahce fan as well since his childhood. So it will be a huge missing for us. But I think Serdar Aziz will do quite well. I'm not sure because he came from an injury, so maybe. But why not? Maybe you didn't say, but I think maybe Roman Noshara will start over Serdar Aziz, because I would think Roman and Şkartel, they've been playing together for 2 years, so maybe he wouldn't break that duo.
Yeah, it could be.
But fans wouldn't be happy seeing Roman starting.
Yeah, because Roman also tend to do those few mistakes per game.
Yeah.
So, and they are more costly when you are a defender.
Yeah, my score prediction is I think we will concede a goal, as you said.
Yeah.
But I think we will score 3 goals. So I would say 3-1 for us.
Well, that's. I would take that too.
Yeah. So, but about goalie, Volkan Demirel started against Beşiktaş in the derby.
Yeah.
I think Arsenal did this because he believed in Volkan's performance in derbies, and he's the type of a football who loves driving opponents' fans crazy, playing with them. But this against Rizespor, I think Harun will take the goal spot.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, this is what you want, I guess.
Yeah, it is, because I really just as a lot of I like Volkan, I really don't feel comfortable when he's in the goal, because he will make the 1 or 2 mistakes per game too. For a goal, it's too much. Of course, now I'm really happy he saved that one Burak shot in the derby when Burak got like a breakaway, and Volkan saved it with his leg. But many times he just don't even jump. He's just standing and an opponent scores, and he tends to be really bad with his feet when there's some pressure. And I hope Harun will start, but
yeah, we will see. I believe he will start though.
Yeah.
So
Let's hope.
thank you for joining me, Kiss.
Thank you.
And I hope we will get 3 points against Rizespor. That's what I believe so. And I will be on the stands supporting the team too. So we're excited for this. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, very excited for this. Yeah, and I have some like strange luck. Whenever I go to stadium, we never lose. I remember draws, but I don't remember we have ever lost the match when I was on the stands. So let's hope I will bring my luck, and we will get 3 points against Rizespor. That's what I believe so, and I can't wait to see the amazing atmosphere in the stadium.
Yeah, and if we win, I hope that Fenerbahce will give you like season ticket.
That would be beautiful.
Good luck, Sean.
Yeah, that would be amazing. They need to find me somehow. They need to find out what's that reason, or unbeatable run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you once again, man, and see you in the next episode. Peace out, people.
Peace out. See ya.